Did you know that most fitness and nutrition advice is based on research done exclusively on men? I'm not joking. The fasting protocol that's helping your husband or boyfriend lose weight might actually be sabotaging your results. Today, I'll explore the science behind why women's bodies respond differently to fasting, exercise, and nutrition, and provide tailored recommendations based on the research of Dr. Stacy Sims, an exercise physiologist and nutrition scientist specializing in female-specific nutrition and training for health, performance, and longevity.
Dr. Stacy Sims is an exercise physiologist and nutrition scientist
whose best-selling books and over 100 peer-reviewed studies is revolutionizing how women can optimize their health, fitness, and longevity by working with their unique physiology.
By the end of this video, you'll understand why traditional fasting might be working against you, how to train for your specific hormonal profile, and the exact nutrition timing that optimizes your results. This isn't just another generic health video. This is science-based advice specifically for women's bodies. Let's start with intermittent fasting, the practice everyone seems to be recommending. Here's what the research actually shows. When men fast, they experience more parasympathetic drive, meaning better focus, improved blood glucose control, and accelerated fat loss. But for women who do extended fasting, like a 20-hour fast with a 4-hour eating window, the research shows higher resting blood glucose, more fat storage, increased stress response, and decreased thyroid function within just 4 days.
So when we're looking at the data of fasting, again, it's pulling from the men and generalizing to the women. But when we start really looking and narrowing it down and looking at female-specific data, the type of fasting that's out there in the health and fitness world is not appropriate for women.
According to Dr. Stacy Sims, a leading women's exercise physiologist, the optimal fasting approach for women works with your circadian rhythm. Stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed, fast overnight, and then eat within 30 minutes of waking up to blunt your natural cortisol peak. This approach gives you many of the benefits of fasting without disrupting your hormonal balance. Remember, exercise itself is a stronger stimulus for autophagy than fasting, so you don't need extended fasts to get those cellular cleanup benefits. Now let's talk about the most effective exercise approach for women. Contrary to popular belief, endless cardio isn't the answer.
Walking doesn't do it. It's not a multi-directional stress. Running doesn't do it. It's not a multi-directional stress. The two biggest things for helping with bone density is resistance training and jump training.
Research shows that resistance training is absolutely essential for women at all life stages, but especially as we age. Here's why. It mobilizes abdominal fat more effectively than cardio, creates more lean muscle mass, boosting metabolism, increases crosstalk between muscle and fat tissue, preserves bone density, which women lose rapidly during menopause, and improves brain health and cognitive function. The optimal approach isn't about spending hours in the gym, it's about quality over quantity. For most women, 3 to 4 resistance training sessions per week, focusing on compound movements and progressive overload is ideal. And if you're over 40, power-based training becomes even more important. For maximum results, women should focus on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and presses, progressive overload, gradually increasing weight, proper recovery between sessions, and protein intake timed around workouts.